Tonight we have Ms. Anise Jasman Sayers. She's Director of International Exchanges at the World Affairs Council of New Hampshire. Anise, thank you for being with us tonight here at the Red Mas and Noticias from Colombia. And I remember when I met you last year at New Hampshire, and it called my attention, the slogan of your state. Live free or die, and the United States is the country of freedom. And today you have the most important primaries over there at New Hampshire. Why these primaries are so important at that state?
Well, thank you so much. It's so great to see you again. I really enjoyed our time last year. So getting right to the question, today's primaries are crucial for New Hampshire as they shape the direction of our democracy. They allow residents to choose leaders who align with their values. You know, this early position grants our state significant influence as the outcome sets the tone for the entire primary. New Hampshire is considered a purple state. One year we could turn red, year we could turn blue, which makes it unique. The voters of New Hampshire are also known for their independence, making it a crucial testing ground for candidates looking to gauge the appeal. The small size of our state allows for retail politics. This is where candidates engage intimately with voters through town halls and community events. This direct interaction helps build grassroots support. Winning and performing well in New Hampshire brings candidates in the media spotlight, attracting donors and party leaders' attention. So why not New Hampshire?
And it's in minutes, is the poll closing, and how did you feel this electoral environment today? Furthermore, because of the weather today, you had more or less 32 Fahrenheit.
It's pretty cold, but in New Hampshire, it doesn't matter if it's raining, if it's snowing. When it comes to a presidential primary election, New Hampshire has more voter turnout than any other state in the nation. So bundle up and head out. It's pretty easy for us.
And it's after the resignation of Ron DeSantis last Sunday, do you think his supporters will be with Nikki Haley, or maybe they can go with Donald Trump after DeSantis announced this, he's leaving this support?
You know, that's a hard question to ask because of the type of voters that he attracted. He does tend to attract, and he is supporting President Trump, or former President Trump. I would love to have an 8-ball to give you what the outcome is. I would like to think that it becomes a very competitive race to challenge both candidates to do better and to want to show America why they would and should be the next Republican nominee.
Anise, we don't have the result yet, but if Trump wins today, how percentage points in these points Nikki Haley needs to survive this campaign? I know she can still alive, like to say it that way, but talking about points, how do you think, how many she needs?
It doesn't work on a point system at this point right now. Once all of the states have had their presidential primaries and all the caucuses have come together, then the parties themselves will have the conversation of where their delegates go, and then that's where they decide. So if Trump wins in this state but yet fails in many other states, I think that sends a message to the Republican convention, committee, that this is not our candidate this year and that most of America supports Haley. So to give you a number that she needs this many number, I can't do that. That's more of when you get to the actual presidential election, which will come in November. And as each state gets all of their numbers in, that's when those electoral votes come in. And then that's when it starts adding up as to what actually matters.
Right now, with this current situation about Ukraine, Israel, what do you think your country needs right now? Not talking about one candidate, like what do you think is the best for your country right now, talking about ideas or ideals?
That's a hard one. I think that security in our country is very important, but I think that democracy in the world is also very important. I think that the image that America presents to many other countries can be very challenging as they consider us a leader in the world. But again, even those who are as big as the U.S. don't always know the pathway. So whoever ends up winning, I hope that they try to collectively bring together Americans. I think that the way the political landscape has been for the past 7 years. It's been very volatile, and the U.S. has always been known for being able to have a, political discourse, have a conversation with someone of a completely different political party, but yet walk away and have an understanding between the two of you. Nowadays, it's a little different. There's a lot more anger that's instilled with everything that has happened over these last 7-8 years.
Anise, thank you very much for your time. We will be here waiting at these results to see what happened today over there at New Hampshire. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope to talk to you again very soon. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you, and I'm honored. So good luck.
Good night. Bye.
Thanks.